Hey everybody, welcome to the Ant Village Journal. We're driving right now through western Montana, about to go into Idaho. I'm here with Ben. Show me your face, Ben.
Howdy.
We're taking a trip out to Oregon and West Coast, see some friends, see my sister. We're gonna have some fun. Maybe go surfing, ride my bike. But we're also gonna try to fit in some permaculture stuff. I got a lot of friends out here. Try to show you some different farms and just different things that we come across. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and hope you'll join us. Alright, we're in northern Idaho now. We're just coming up to Lake Coeur d'Alene right out here. Big natural lake. It only takes about half an hour to drive across Idaho up here, so we'll be in Washington soon. As we drove out of Spokane into eastern Washington, we drove into the Palouse region, which is a huge deposition of loess soil, which is like wind-blown glacial sediment. Very rich. This used to be one of the richest prairies on the continent, supporting all kinds of perennial grasses, small mammals, and tons of birds. Now it's almost entirely been converted to wheat and legume farming, mostly by using tons of electricity to pump water uphill from the rivers and underground for use in irrigation, center pivot irrigation. That's why you see these circular fields using these huge center pivot sprinkler systems. But for the most part, it's almost all wheat fields. 94% of the prairie has been turned into wheat fields. And this kind of agriculture, this monocrop chemical agriculture, is highly damaging to the land. It may look productive right here, producing tons of wheat per acre, but once it's harvested, there's nothing left but dead, dry, depleted soil. There's not really much life left in the soil. Most of the nutrition that feeds these plants, in fact nearly all the nutrition that feeds this wheat, comes from oil-based fertilizers. So basically this soil is just a substrate for the chemical fertilizers and pesticides that they use to grow this wheat. So once a year it goes back to just bare soil, and then comes the wind. The whole time we're driving through is super windy, and you could just see dust devils like this picking up soil and blowing it away. Alright, so we just drove a few hours out of Spokane. We went through the eastern Washington area, all the wheat fields, all the farming, and now we're about to hit the Columbia River, Kennewick. Hey everybody, so I'm here at my friend's house near Hood River, Oregon. We're actually up in Parkdale, up near Mount Hood. You can see it over there behind those trees. Yeah, such a beautiful place. This morning we got up early and we actually did a sweat lodge ceremony, something I've been doing for a while, Lakota tradition, sweat lodges. And I don't really talk too much about spirituality because it's hard to talk about, but it's really good for me to go in there and just connect again, if you know what I mean. And I think that's really important, for people to find some way to connect with nature, connect with this beautiful planet that we live on, to remember that we're a part of this. As humans, we have a place in nature, a really important place, and I feel like for me, permaculture, those ethics, those principles, just the ideas, really help me connect into that.
And not only that, but through doing these ceremonies, I met a whole family of family, friends, people, community. And that, you know, finding a community, whatever it is, you know, whatever religion or practice or ceremony, whatever you want to follow, I feel like finding community and being a part of a group of people who all, you know, are doing the same thing and have the same values and care about each other. That's really important, you know. Whatever you're trying to get done, it's always a lot easier if you have support and help from other people. So for me, yeah, it really helps me get grounded and be thankful, be grateful, you know. I was feeling a little, after driving through that whole Palouse region yesterday and seeing all the just insanity that is modern agriculture, soil just blowing out into the wind, you know. And there's a lot of that, and the more I become aware of it, sometimes it's hard to just you know, not get depressed about the state of the world, really. But I'm kind of rambling on, but my point is that it's good to have a way to connect back into nature, because nature is always working perfectly, you know. Even though it looks chaotic to people, there's order and there's value in it, and for me anyway, and I think for a lot of other people. But yeah, I just want to share a little bit about that. We just got here last night and might go on some hikes or something, waiting for my sister to get out here. Maybe go ride my bike. These guys are real good mountain bikers. So I'll check back in later. Hey guys, so we're up in the woods by Mount Hood, Dog River Trail. We're gonna go mountain biking. I'm super excited. I haven't ridden a real trail in a while. With my friends, the Kuder Bros. Yep, follow them on Instagram. And we're gonna go get some trail, get some fun. This is gonna be good. Yeah, it's fun. We're out here in the middle of the woods on the trail. It's beautiful up here. Mount Hood over there. Ooh, man, that was fun. I haven't gone that fast in a long time. It's amazing how quick it all comes back. I haven't been on a mountain bike like that in probably a year. Yeah, it just comes right back. These guys are fast. I could not keep up with you. Yeah. At Kuder Bros, follow these dudes. They also kill it on skis as well.
I'm way better on skis.
Yeah, this kid, he's better. You see him on the trampoline. Good morning, everybody. Here at the Kuder still. Yeah, I did some good mountain biking yesterday. Hung out with the family. Having good times. Just kind of relaxing. It's a little weird to be staying in a house after living out in the woods for so long, but you know, I think I like the woods better actually. But I'm going to be working on a little over time, I'll be working on a permaculture design for the Kuders here on their property. They've got, I think, like a little under 1 acre. They got a whole front yard over there along the road. I got this backyard here, and surrounded by another 5 acres there. But right now I'm just looking at this little, this is a cherry tree here, and apparently they just moved in here last year, and it either didn't fruit very much or all the fruit was kind of rotten on it. And so I'm thinking I'm just going to try to build a little guild around it. Maybe help put some nutrients into the soil, give it some support, you know. I also think these might be cedar chips over here, so I might need to get rid of those because let's put toxic compounds into the soil. Cedars don't act nice with other plants, so might have to get rid of those. But there's already some good plants in here. You see we got this whole lavender. Pollinators are loving it. There's little bees and butterflies. So it's good to attract those beneficial insects. I think this is a butterfly bush. Also a beneficial insect attractor. Not sure what these red things are here. Definitely beautiful. And then this little stick tree shrub thing over here is actually a type of magnolia, the Magnolia liliflora, sometimes known as the Japanese magnolia, although it's from China. But it's not doing too well. It might be the cedar chips, or it might just be too cold. But I've gone on the plant database, permacultureplantdata.com is somewhere I use a lot for my design work. You can look up plants based on their functions and look up polycultures. And so just made some notes about this cherry polyculture. You got chives, creeping thyme, daffodil, French sorrel, meadow blazing star, purple prairie clover, veronica, white wild indigo. And those all serve different functions. Like the daffodil is kind of a insect repellent. Pest insects don't much like it. The wild white indigo is a dynamic accumulator, so it'll send a taproot way down and bring up nutrients. Also a nitrogen fixer. So it's called a permaculture guild. It's kind of just a polyculture that you plant around a main element like a fruit tree, and it helps provide nutrients and different functions for that fruit tree. So we'll go into town and look at the nursery and see what they got there, and talk with the Kuders here and see if we can't help this tree fruit out a little bit more. Certainly looks healthy as far as leaf growth and everything. So yeah, this is one little project. We're also going to go ride our bikes today again. I'm really excited about that, obviously. And man, if I didn't have the Ant Bales project going on, I'd move to Hood River real quick. There's all kinds of bike trails around here. Snowboarding in the wintertime up there on that big mountain. And good friends. So alright, I'll check back in later. Here up on top of the Post Canyon trail system, we go riding again. These are supposed to be some of the best trails around here, so I'm excited. Alright, me and Ben are down in downtown Hood River. It's like Old West Town. Old brick buildings, cool spot, lots of breweries and restaurants and cool little things. Down here, go to a bike shop, gotta fix my tire, got a broken spoke, and get ready to go ride. Look at this tree. Look at the one behind it. They got some big trees in Hood River. Good morning, everybody. It's been a good couple of days here in Hood River. Yesterday I went riding again up at Post Canyon Trails with David. There's a whole trail system up there. It's amazing. It's the best, some of the best trails I've ever ridden, and supposedly right now is the worst time to ride them because it's all dusty and loose, but I had fun, that's for sure. It's pretty amazing. There's like a bunch of, many different ways to get down the mountain. Bunch of like free ride stuff, jumps and ladders, and just really good berms and rollers, and all really fun stuff, like same quality you'd find at a lift service bike park. And it's all just built by the local mountain bikers, built by the community, for the community. It's really cool. That type of stuff is always much more fun than some organization, or the city building it usually. So yeah, I did that and just hung out with the family. But speaking of riding, I'm at the Hood River Skate Park right now. And I just pulled up, and this looks like one of the more interesting skate parks I've ever seen. It kind of goes through all these trees, goes around over there, back over there. Looks like a lot of fun, so I'm gonna get some riding in and check it out. Whoa! Man, so I had a lot of fun riding this skate park. It's really interesting. It's kind of built through all the trees, and there's just like little lines everywhere. It's kind of hard to figure out, but it's a lot of fun. It's been a long time since I rode a proper skate park, except for the Missoula one a little bit. But these scooter guys are killing it. All these like 5 guys on scooters showed up and started just ripping apart the place. But then I had a little blowout. Tire blew up when I landed wrong, so there's another 40 bucks I gotta spend, but well, hope to get another tire soon and keep riding. But my sister's about to meet us here, and we're gonna go see some waterfalls, so you guys come along. Alright, so I met up with my sister, Chelsea, and Jason, my brother-in-law. So we're here in the gorge. This is Cascade Locks we're at right now. These used to be used to raise ships up some cascades that used to be on the other side of this island here, but they dammed up the river and raised it up anyway, so now it's just a kind of a tourist trap. And there's a Bridge of the Gods over there. Further down there's the rest of the gorge. We're gonna go down there and see some waterfalls.
Like a cool little grotto thingy.
Look at that.
Plus there's poison oak on the way down, so you're itching as you're falling.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's gonna go through your mind.
Yeah, we're up at this viewpoint above the gorge. Ben found these plum trees. Super good plums. There's free fruit everywhere. Alright, so it's another day back here at the Kuder's house in Hood River. Had an incredible time yesterday hiking with my sister and my brother-in-law. Wow, it's amazing. I've never been to those waterfalls in that gorge, and it's crazy what can happen with a lot of water and time. Life is just rampant out there. It's really cool to see. But I think that's about it for this video, so you can cut along. we're gonna go hiking again today, do something real special. So I'll save that for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for joining me on my little trip here. We got lots more ahead of us, so if you like the videos, always go out to patreon.com/JesseGrimes and become a patron. Follow me on Instagram at OneHeartFire and subscribe down below. Thanks for watching.